The Wisconsin Badgers basketball team is having an outstanding year right now. They're 8-1, ranked number 22 in the country, and just beat Indiana in the school's largest comeback win last night. They have only a couple of key contributors on their team, Brad Davison, and the subject of today's video, Johnny Davis. He has been probably the most surprising player this year, as he was never really hyped up to be a star coming out of high school or even heading into the season. Coming out of high school, Johnny Davis was a multi-sport athlete playing basketball and football at the quarterback position. He was so good at it, he earned large school's first team honors as a quarterback and won the Dave Krieg Award as the most outstanding senior quarterback in Wisconsin. He wasn't a bad basketball player either, as he won Mr. Wisconsin Basketball in 2020 and was the all-time leading scorer at his high school, La Crosse Central. But despite all of that, he wasn't a highly looked at recruit, with him being a 3-star recruit, and the only major schools looking at him were Iowa, Marquette, Minnesota, West Virginia, and a school he would eventually commit to, Wisconsin. In his first year with the Badgers, Davis didn't see too much playing time, as he didn't start a single game with Aleem Ford still there, and Davis really wasn't that big of a contributor to the team. Coming into this season, he was expected to take over Ford's role, but that didn't really give a lot of people high hopes for Wisconsin. Last year, they were 18-13, eliminated in the second round by eventual national champions Baylor, and they lost 4 starters. Because of all of that, Wisconsin started the year unranked and didn't have a lot of hype. But they have been one of the most surprising teams so far this year, and it's all thanks to Johnny Davis. He's put up great numbers for the team this year, leading them in points per game, field goals made per game, total rebounds per game, assists per game, steals per game, offensive box plus minus rating, and overall box plus minus rating. In 6 of Wisconsin's 9 games this year, he's led the team in scoring. A couple of the games he led the teams in scoring were some big wins for Wisconsin, putting up 30 points against Houston, who was number 12 at the time and is currently number 14. Wisconsin is still the only team to beat Houston this year. 20 points against St. Mary's in the Maui Invitational Championship game, 25 points against in-state rival Marquette, and most recently 23 points against Indiana, which he led the Badgers to their largest comeback win in school history. In that game, he shot the go-ahead three-pointer that would give Wisconsin the lead, and they never looked back. The only game he didn't play this year was against Providence, the only team to beat Wisconsin. He is very valuable for Wisconsin and has risen to star status. As of right now, there's only 4 players in the country of 20 or more points per game, an offensive rating higher than 110, and a defensive rating below 90. Jamal Cain, a forward for Oakland, Faradaz Amik, a forward for Utah Valley, Graham Ike, a forward for Wyoming, and Johnny Davis himself. Notice something different about these 4 players? Davis is the only guard listed out of those 4 players, and the only one playing at a major school that plays against tougher opponents. How crazy is that? This dude came out of high school not being highly recruited by major schools and didn't even start his freshman year, and he's been playing at an insane level and being a big reason for Wisconsin's surprise start. This Saturday, they got a huge game against E.J. Liddell and the number 21 Ohio State Buckeyes, a team who has been very good this year. In fact, so good, they beat the then number 1 Duke Blue Devils. Davis has already solidified himself as a college basketball star, but he can further solidify it this Saturday against a very good Ohio State team. And I can't wait to watch the Liddell-Davis battle. It's gonna be fun. Anyways, that's all I have to say. Hope y'all have a great day, and I'll see y'all later.